Hey y'all, it's Current Reality once again. And listen, I'm dropping videos because I'm just up here finding all kind of interesting crap going on the reality streets, baby. And I ran into a YouTuber that I think I've seen her once before, maybe twice before. And her video is about it's about a white lady who effed around and found out that playing with racist shit will get your ass in a whole lot of trouble, right? And the story was good. Now, I only watched the first beginning part of it, and I was like, you know what? I want to react to her video with my crew. So I decided to do this. If you want to see the whole video without me reacting to it, by all means, you can. Her name is Barb and Bougie, and of course, that's the reason why I watch her, because she got the name Bougie in it. You know, my brand. So I had to go. Well, not she's not copying my brand, but my brand has the word bougie in it. So, anyways, I had to definitely support by watching her. So please do, if you don't want to watch my reaction or see me commentate throughout her video, because y'all know I can talk. Y'all know your girl Current Reality gonna have some things to say. If you don't want to see that part, by all means, please go and follow her. Or, yeah, go and follow her. Go subscribe, like her video, but definitely watch it so you can see what she's talking about. Because baby, I promise you, listen, I don't want to sound crazy or messed up, but white folks, y'all just seem to give us something to talk about every effing week. Like, I guarantee you, y'all gonna have a slip up at least once a month. At least once a month, one of you weird ass people gonna come out and do some weird ass shit. Now, don't get it wrong. There's some black people that be doing some wild shit too. I got many videos coming about that. But it be you white people that do the most. And I just be like, did you, did you did you wake up dumb? Cause ain't no goddamn way you woke up and thought what you about to do is what you should do. Tape it and post it on the goddamn internet. That's just stupid. That's just that. Why would you take and post that on the 92 percentile internet? That's just dumb. Not Beyonce's internet, because you know she got a whole lot of hate coming at her lately. Probably because of them high ass expensive tickets she got. But let's be honest, this internet is the 92 percentiles internet. It has never been Beyonce's internet for real, for real. It ain't been nobody else's but the 92 percentiles, okay? And us 92 percentiles is tired of y'all making these dumb ass mistakes. No, no, no. Let me not call it a mistake. Because a mistake is accidentally forgetting that you're boiling water in the kitchen and it burns your pot the hell up. What y'all are doing is showing your actual ignorance, that you woke up for real, dumb as hell. That's what y'all doing. Yeah. And so I love when YouTubers find this information and they share it. But I want to react to this because y'all stupid. And I think people should see, like, you know, how we react to stupid shit. And this right here that we about to watch, is some dumb shit. I don't understand why people are still doing this. What's going on? Well, let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. Here we go.
Find out season is here, and I am so happy that these people put their shenanigans online for us all to see. So this is Carly, and she decided to do this Roman salute like Elon Musk for whatever reason. And she even put her X handle, which is coffee. She put the date on there. She says, yes, I'm real. She was proud with it. The people that do this Elon Musk salute or this Roman salute, they wanted to be seen. So I'm showing this woman doing her Roman salute. So that post with her salute was on February 24th. This one was on February 26th saying, my boss says he needs to talk to me in 15 minutes. It's an emergency. Same day, February 26th, she says, I got fired. And she looks distraught. Why? The reason why I am smiling is because these people simply have no sense. They think that they're Elon Musk. They think that they have the kind of money that allows them to get out of these situations. She found out.
But wait a minute, I gotta say something, because it's not best to think you're Elon Musk, because if they knew anything, if anybody's paying attention, Elon Musk's whole entire life is going down. Like, he's gonna still have money. Facts. But the shit is going down. Do y'all understand how bad Tesla is selling right now? Like, I put you like this. In another year or two, a lot of people are going to be able to get a Tesla just on GP, just because they got to get rid of them bitch. There's people now that don't want to do bonding stocks. There's bond stocks that were out with Elon Musk, right? But after the whole, that hand shit he did, a little pussy ass hand Nazi shit he did, people started falling back, and it's only getting worse because, you know, Elon Musk also shows that he's a little cuckoo fucking bananas, and we're watching him in the White House and all over the place, and I'm just trying to understand, like, what you got on Trump? Because actually, I know what he got on Trump. It's that election shit, but again, that's a whole nother story. But I'm like, what you got on Trump, even though we know what you got on Trump? Because, I mean, the fact that Trump is like, you run around like a mistress, butt naked through the whole entire house, like, is insane, bro. Like, it's crazy insane. So he's actually, his shit is spiraling down. Tesla is struggling. So to say that these people think they're Elon Musk, or even to tell them you're not Elon Musk, they should be happy they're not Elon Musk. Because right now shit is going down. His debt efficiency is going up. Like, if you don't follow that shit, you're not gonna know. But it is not looking good for that man. It is not looking good for him. By the time he leaves up out of this administration, rather be in the next 4 years, next year, 2 years, 3 years, he is not going to have an easy ride in his life. Like, everything he's invested into is going to just crumble. Look at Twitter. Twitter is turning into the most hateful place to even want to be. Unless you're full of rage, hate, and want to low-key murder somebody. And if you do, let me know so I can get you on my true crime reviews, okay? But unless you into some of that type shit, baby, like, even being on Twitter is like a waste of time. There's more people pulling away from that and going to the new, like, sort of kind of Twitter without all that hate shit, that blue sky one. Because it's just getting bad. It's getting bad for him. So I just have to interject with that, because people do not, real people that got common sense and seen what's going on, does not want to be Elon Musk. Not right now. Unless you just want the money. They're not going to understand, because he is rich. But anyways, let's keep going.
On this particular day, which was yesterday, that she does not make enough money to go through that. On her Twitter page, she had her full government name, and then people just looked her up. She's a teacher assistant. Why? See, that's the thing. Too many of these people do not understand that the consequences of social media and going viral will impact your real life. Like, you can go ahead and play around and think that it's just going to be fun and games, but why are you know what? I don't even want to warn the next race. Post says, next time, don't use your real name when you do the Schnazi salute. Talking to your boss was fun. So maybe this person is the one that called in because she has her full government name and where she works. Like, nobody even had to dox her. She put everything. Hello, I'm Carly. I have worked as a teacher's assistant with 3 years spent in the classroom and 6 years of babysitting and nannying. Find out season is here, and I am totally here for it. As of yesterday, this tweet was seen 6 million times. So, like I said, these people really don't know how viral they're going to go. But Macy said, Elon said he will pay the legal fee for anyone who loses their job because of tweets. You might get some help. So maybe she just got to start sending some tweets to Elon, like people are sending tweets to Donald Trump as well. But the Saurus says, laughing my behind off, you dumb schnazi, see you next Tuesday. That's what the Saurus called her. All right, so Born to Tweet says, I hope every dumb behind who posts themselves doing schnazi salutes online has to explain images like these to every job interviewer for the rest of their lives. Because Carly did delete the post, but people are quick to take screenshots. Stop doing stuff that you don't want screenshot. Don't put it
so quick. That post and remove shit, I mean, these internet folks be something. These internet folks be something. You gonna post something and think 10 seconds later I'm gonna take it down and somebody already got that screenshot. Your post on the internet will never be safe. So watch what the hell you post. But most of the time, why would you even want to post such hateful act behavior? Like, Even if you could delete it and nobody gets to like, what did you, again, did you wake up dumb? I don't understand. But that whole idea of thinking that you could post it and get rid of it real quick, that shit's garbage. That's not messing with the 92 percentiles internet. Them folks know, and they gonna catch it, find it, and they gonna drag you for the filth.
Online, if you do not want to screenshot it, you know what? Why am I warning these people? Do whatever. Go ahead and do it. Take pictures. Help it go viral. Uni says, be happy. In Germany, you'd be in prison. Maybe that experience will teach y'all ugly behind people not to be racist.
Thank you.
Social media could really bring life to you really quickly. The next thing I want to talk about, I was tagged in this post and I had to go figure out what was going on. This woman named Central Estelle says, this is the race version of weaponized incompetence. So that's what I was tagged in, the race version of weaponized incompetence. I'm going to come back to Lainey's post, but let's get to the original. So first of all, this is Sherilyn Ifill. She is a civil rights lawyer, democracy warrior, dedicated to racial justice and equality. So that's Sherilyn Ifill. So Ms. Ifill shared this quote from Kamala Harris. She asked the question, many are asking what we should do now, and shared a quote from VP Kamala Harris saying, we use our power, organize, mobilize, educate. The American story will not be written by who occupies the White House or by the wealthiest among us. It will be written by you, by we the people. So that was Kamala Harris receiving the NAACP Chairman's Award. Now back to Lainey. Look at this post. She says, it's true, but with the Black women still resting, we are lost. Do white people even know how to do this stuff? Have you seen our protests so far? Pathetic. I know we did you dirty, and I know y'all got to recover and heal. I know this, but damn, we need your leadership. And I just miss y'all. Where?
Hold on. I'm about to pull something up because I don't think I'm going to do her whole video. Y'all going to need to go and watch like the rest of it. But this was really interesting that she said this. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. I ran across this video a while ago. And what this young lady says makes so much sense to me, and this is why I said, hold on, I may not go through this young lady's whole entire YouTube video. We're gonna see, because I'm trying not to make such long videos. But anyways, what this young lady is about to say, I totally agree with it, and it kind of meshes up with what that post is that the YouTuber Bourbon Bougie just was reading from the person who said, hey, we understand you Black ladies are resting, but we need y'all. Have y'all not seen our protests? And I have seen their protests. I have seen their protests, and I've literally been like, damn. Like, one of their protests, what were they saying? They were chanting the thing that Black people be chanting. It's like our chant when we be having protests. No rest, no peace. Oh God, it's one of them. We be like, no rest, no peace, no justice, no peace. I think that's what it was. It was something like that. But even when they were chanting, it's just like, oh my God, it's like a 2-rhythm song. And y'all just wasn't giving it no kind of life, no nothing. Their protests have been bad. Their protests I'm not going to say bad. That's horrible to say, because the fact that they're stepping out there, it's like, good job. Good for you. Good. You're going to get an A for effort. That's for sure. But it really has been sad. And I do think, because of what this young lady is about to say, is part of the reason. Listen to what she has to say, okay? Listen to this.
With everything going on right now, especially in America, there's a lot of civil unrest. It's almost to the point where it's like a boiling point, where it's about to pop, where it's about to burst. Everyone is having civil unrest. It's like it's teetering onto something, but we don't know what it is yet, right? Everybody keeps saying, how could they do this? Why isn't anybody stopping anything? Like, what's going on? There was a Black woman that said, and I quote, the reason why nobody is throwing the first stone is because they're waiting for Black people to throw it first.
Back in 2013, I was helping this young lady with her master's level course. I forgot exactly what she was going for, but I was helping her with criminology. She was paying me to do her papers. She got no less than B's, and professors are smart. They can tell if you write them. I had to throw some mistakes in there. Anyway, I ran across literature and some studies that pretty much recognize, if I could just put it in a nice little nutshell, that the black man is the original archetype for what the criminal is in the United States. Think about how the black male body has been thrown around the criminal justice system for so long. And obviously, as we know, that is also followed up by the black woman. The aggressive black man is followed by the hostile or angry black woman. And historically, we have been the scapegoat for all things coming down to punitive actions. Glaring example that I know everybody can relate to, the war on drugs. So how does this relate to what we're talking about right now? Well, a couple of ways. Number one, it gives the existing government a clear conscience about enacting martial law. It's par for the course to enact with force and aggression and violence when black people do something that's out of pocket. Again, we've seen this historically, even if it was civil disobedience. Look at Jim Crow and the civil rights movement. I mean, again, seriously, look at the war on drugs and how many laws were changed and how many statutes were created. But the second and most dangerous and sinister thing that we have to look out for on both sides is that we're still not looked at as Americans. Because if you really get down to it, them waiting on us to go out to the front lines is a clear-cut sign that we are not worth the crash out. And on a very personal, deep level, as far as the community is concerned, that hurts. This nation, your rights, your children's rights, everybody involved is getting wronged right now. We love nothing more than to go out there and fight for them. But knowing that y'all don't fight for our children, our women, our men, our institutions, our culture, knowing that you don't fight like we fight for you, absolutely not. That's why this time around, it has to be white people that push the button. All right? You're going to have to fight for Americans, and Americans includes black people, Hispanic people, Asian and Pacific Islander. White people are going to have to be the ones that free themselves from whiteness. And that's just the end of the story.
So I get that part where he says white people are going to have to free themselves from their whiteness. I get that, because unfortunately, we can't help free them. You know how many lessons and how many let me explain this sessions we done had with them. It is annoying. I do believe that. But the crash out, the reason why I wanted to do this is because the young lady right there who says that what she believes, because the black man that ends up, it's his video and he's doing the stitch to that or whatnot, and then he comments on that. I get what he's saying, but what I more so understand what is being said is what the black lady is saying. Because for all the black men that may come across this video and watch it, hi, you may not like what I have to say here, but movements have been movements because of black women. Even when we go back to the whole Rosa Parks situation, I mean, would the movement been there if it wasn't for Rosa Parks, which at the same time really happened to another lady before Rosa Parks, but it was a woman, right? It was a black woman. If it was a black man, it probably wouldn't have been much of a movement then. I'm just keeping it 100. It wouldn't have been. Things happen because of black women. And even when that movement started, the people that were organizing that, putting it together, et cetera, were black women. The black men were going out and speaking for the feelings of a black woman, which is, it always seems to just get me like, I don't understand, like, why are you talking for us? And I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to upset you guys, but the truth will hurt. And black men right now, you guys are on a different planet that I'm going to be real with you. I can't even see myself marching for y'all. And there's some shit that's about to change that I don't think y'all paying attention to. Trump's administration has already put in executive orders that I believe got signed off on, such as body cams for cops. Y'all don't understand. He is reneging. He is flipping things that President Biden put in. The transparency law with our police officers in districts and cities and states all over the place. They changed that. Y'all don't even know that they did that at the end of January of 2025. Because so much talk has been about deportation, tariffs, DEI. But y'all don't even know that while y'all talking about all that other shit, they've been doing some other shit that's going to take a lot of lives in these streets once it fully passes. And it's going to get a pass. My gut tells me it's going to get a pass. And there's going to be some more deaths in the streets because it's not just the removal of the body cams, But also in the new policy is that Trump honestly believes, his administration says, that they don't think that cops on duty should have to be accountable for lives that they take in the street. And again, no body cam. The reason why body cams became so important and the reason why they did the transparency laws with the law enforcement is because it was always their word against the victim, against the criminal, et cetera, et cetera. So the body cams helped resolve a lot of those issues. So we turn around and say, well, no more. We're about to go back to the old ways. What do you guys think is going to happen? It's going to be a lot of shit in the street. And what's going to happen is you guys are going to be hoping the 92 percentile black women go out there and march that ground. It's not just for the Spanish people and their deportation. It's not just for DEI. It's for everything. Black women are always the ones stomping the ground. We're the ones always putting this shit together. When there was a march that men put together, it was called the Million Man March. I mean, I think it's probably been other things since then, but it was literally just men. And I understand the purpose, but it was just men. It was a Million Man March that looked so beautiful, but what did it actually contribute to? What did it do? What effect did it fully have? And I'll be honest with you, people don't talk about it because it didn't have that much of an effect. I know y'all probably like, girl, you don't know what you're talking about. I know the stuff that you will bring up. But within that year, really is the only effect. There's nothing else that was really talked about. But let you have a Million Black Woman March, I guarantee you, there will be a whole different effect. A whole fucking different effect. A lot of a different effect. Because people do really wait on black women to be the ones to sound the alarm, to throw the first stone, to act up, to crash out, to do all this shit. When even all the way down to MLK, it was his wife that held his back, and it was the women, whether he messed with them or not. I don't know. That's not my business. But they supported his cause. They set up the meetings. They did the organizations. They made sure shit was planned. Men weren't doing that. That was women. Men were just the face, the ones that felt that they should speak. The black men should speak. No, baby, you ain't got to talk. You just sit there and be a pretty black girl. You ain't got to say nothing. We got this. Which in reality was like, actually, no, we really need y'all to shut the fuck up and sit down for a second. But that means we're being too modern of women. That means we're trying to be too much of a man. When in reality, if you really look at a lot of shit, things happen. There were many changes, and that is great. But it also came off of the institutional backs of black women. It really did. A lot of marches you've seen have been put together by black women. Al Sharpton ain't put together no goddamn marches. They're not out there doing that type shit. And when they do, it's because they're getting involved in something that a black woman put together to bring attention, to bring awareness. So I agree with the black girl 100%. And I agree with he's talking about in criminology that black men were the idea of what a criminal is. I agree. They've always done that. But I agree with the black girl on here because what she's saying is everybody, Spanish, white folk, black men, children, everybody is waiting for the black woman to do it because when we do it, we turn up and we turn up like for real. Because I don't care what y'all like to believe, but I believe black women are anointed in a different way. That anger you say we have, that aggression, that usually comes from a passion that we carry stronger than any other fucking culture or race there is. We are so embeddedly passionate about some shit. We are automatic empaths to every race, every sex, every culture off top. We feel something for y'all off top. Other cultures may not. They might just be like, that's their shit, not our shit. But we could be watching. I can watch Indians do an Indian fucking dance, and somehow I have this strong connection to understand what is going on. I'm not fucking Indian. But somehow I'm going to have this connection, and I'm going to feel so proud, and I'm going to feel so overjoyed. I'm going to feel so overwhelmed. I'm going to feel so connected. It's going to be so much, and it's a different thing than when you get that white lady that be like, oh my God, I felt that. I think my Indian spirit is coming out. Bitch, go take several seats. Because for us, it's not that. We don't feel no Indian spirit coming out. We don't feel nothing. We just feel this connection of understanding, of feeling what you guys are presenting. Black women were created way different. That's why I tell people all the time, ain't a fucking day in my life I ain't never wanted to not be this skin color. Never. ever, and I'm true black. I'm not Afro-American. I'm not African-American. I ain't never been to Africa. I'm not anything but a black American girl. I'm a true black sister, black. Black on black on black. And I would never change that with all the hate, the dislike, the racism, the sexism, all that shit. There is not another race on this planet I would ever fucking want to be. Because who I am is every fucking thing. Because what you guys see as aggression is just women that know how to stand on 10. If black men didn't see it as aggression and us trying to be something that we supposedly aren't, and just understand that's just, you got strong goddess of women. Not trying to take your place, not trying to be a man, but we're just strong. If y'all seen it that way and embrace that power and use that power to make yourself the king that you're supposed to be with the queen that you got on your side, then you guys would be greater than great. You would be the gods that God created you to be. But that's a whole nother story. But my point is, because of that comment that lady read, let me go back to it really quick. Hold on. This comment right here. She says, I know we did you dirty. Thank you for the acknowledgement. And I know y'all got to recover and heal. But that's the thing. Recover and heal. For me, anyways, I'm healed. I've been recovered, child. That's the reason why I'm not marching the stomach, because I know the truth. So the fact that y'all think that a lot of us are still healing and recovering, we're not recovering. We just not fucking with you. We done healed. We know the real tea. A lot of us just ain't fucking with you. But they think that we're still recovering and still healing. That right there is what tells me the fuck y'all don't listen. I'm recovering from shit. I done healed. I'm good. This is why I can sit back and just watch you deal with what the fuck you gotta deal with. And have these pathetic ass protests that you even know yourself is pathetic. But she says, while they know that we need to recover and heal, we need your leadership. Oh, how much they miss us. It's true that they probably do need our participation in the leadership that we do provide. But the problem is, it's hard to want to help lead or even participate with people that are going to turn around and do something nasty to us or get mad because they feel like we are being way too confident in what the fuck we're doing. Because you're mad because I'm a black girl. And this is what gets me, even in my own community amongst other black women. I'm confident. Y'all see this? That's not a real fucking tooth in the front of my mouth. And I'm not ashamed of the shit. I lost my tooth because I was assaulted. My assaulter punched me in my face very hard numerous times. My tooth came the fuck out. I never went and got it fully fixed the way I needed to because I have a fear of certain things in the medical field, dentists, needles, etc., etc. I am actually going to get it done now because the dentist I have now has a treatment that they're going to utilize, and I'm going to get it done. But this is a fake ass tooth. Fake. This bitch come right out. And I still walk around confident. You know how many times I don't forgot this bitch at home? I'll take it out and then I'll forget it because I'm used to just walking around the house with just a big ass gap in my mouth. I don't care. My kids don't care. We don't give a damn. We having a good time. We living our best lives. And I'll leave out the house and we'll get down on the highway and I'll be like, oh, damn, I forgot my tooth. My daughters be like, it's okay, mom. You cute. And I'm like, okay, you right. Mommy is cute though. Okay, let's go. And I will talk to people, laugh with people, cry with people, pray with people, no tooth in my mouth because I walk with confidence because I don't need validation from nobody but my motherfucking self and God himself. Otherwise, I could care less what anybody thinks. And that causes problems for other people because I should not be so confident. Because I got things against me. I'm a woman, and then I'm black, and then I'm a dark-skinned black woman. Oh, and you got missing teeth? Oh, my God. You shouldn't be so confident, but I am. Because my teeth don't make me. My character makes me. Who I am makes me. This hair in my head don't make me. My body size don't make me, even though my body is cute. Okay? That shit don't make me. It's my character. I could be 1,000 pounds. My character is what makes me. My passion is what makes me. Who I am is what makes me. And everybody should feel that way. But the problem is a lot of people don't. So when black women come in and they start putting down leadership, standing on 10, it's always that one person in the back that doesn't like that. They get jealous, so they start recruiting other motherfuckers to join in on their hate and their jealousy, and then they destroy the shit that we're trying to build. So yeah, we are resting, not because we're recovering, not because we're healing, but because we've already recovered and we started our healing. So we're okay with just fucking resting. We kicking back, we watching y'all. I said on the video before, I want to see my Spanish brothers and sisters stand on their own 10 toes. Burn some shit down, tear some neighborhoods up, act a motherfucking fool. Go in and go hard if you have to for your rights as a motherfucking citizen in America. Stop waiting on us because you guys aren't marching with us. Somebody in a comment had said to me the other day, well, not the other day, a couple weeks ago, we was marching during Black Lives Matter. So I went back, because remember, Michigan, I believe, was Detroit burning shit down. California was acting up. Even Atlanta had shit going on in downtown Atlanta. They tore that whole CNN building up. So I'm looking at a lot of video and footages and shit like that. And even though it was dark or whatnot, I don't recall seeing a lot of Spanish people nowhere in them fucking streets. That wasn't a black man that died. I'm sorry. That wasn't a Spanish man that died. That was a black guy. And the rumor was he was a crackhead, counterfeit money, et cetera, et cetera. He was a bum, blah, 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 whatever, whatever. We're not marching. Y'all did not march. And that ain't the first time you did not march. So to bring up, we marched with y'all, I mean, it may have been like 10 of y'all out of the whole thousands. It may have been 20 of y'all out of the whole thousands. It may have been 100 of y'all out of the whole thousand. The point is, it wasn't all of y'all. It wasn't even most of y'all. It wasn't even half of y'all. I barely think it was a quarter of y'all. We stumped that ground for ourselves, for our lives, for us, because we were dying left and right. Y'all didn't say shit. Now y'all being deported and y'all are upset. Like, why y'all not saying nothing? Why y'all not doing nothing? Now y'all got white folks doing dumb shit like this, Nazi salutes and shit like that. And they're like, why you guys aren't outraged? Because we're tired. Y'all be outraged. Y'all show your rage. We here for you. We here to watch. And good job if we need to. Otherwise, we just gonna watch. That's why I said this comment to me made me remember that video of the young black girl saying that she believes that, or seeing somebody else's video where they were saying that they believe that people are waiting for black women to act up. So the truth of it is, it's not black. When you say black people, that would mean men and women, and the majority of the time, it's the women that step out and say, enough's the fuck enough, not the men. Because if that's the case, you show me which stuff that a lot of men have put together, organized, and started marches about. Show me, because I love information, I love knowledge. And I'm not talking about that old shit. I'm not talking about MLK. I'm not talking about Malcolm X. I'm not talking, because my personal belief is that they did it for our civil rights, but more so to show their power as men, not for their whole community. Especially when it came to Malcolm X. I know they probably did a lot of things for women, black women. I know, calm down, sit down, breathe, motherfucker. But my belief is still that it wasn't fully for us. It was more so an idea of having us participate for the things that they need to get from us. But when women do something, it's because we're thinking about our whole community. We're thinking about our sons, our daughters, and our sons. Because as black women, we birthed both of them. We birthed the boy, we birthed the girl. So when we're out there marching and fighting, we're thinking as mothers, as sisters, as daughters, as wives. We're thinking about our whole family and our whole community, not just what we're going to gain out of it. But how is it going to affect every goddamn body that I care about, male or female? Hell, black or white, Mexican, Asian, Indian, we don't give a fuck. How is it going to affect everybody that we supposedly love? Because we are built different. We are anointed a different way. We are created a different way. We are created to act and to take on shit totally different than anybody else. That's why I tell a lot of my sisters, not just my blood sister, but my sister I talk to when we go on our little lunch dates and shit, and we be like, we 92 percentile, we resting. I'll be like, yeah, I hear us. But I also know us. We resting right now because the storm is pretty calm. It's a storm, but it's calm. But I know us. If this storm gets out of fucking hand, ain't no way we about to sit here and not be like, okay, enough's enough. Because that's just in us. You guys can say, girl, you lying. I'm 92. I'm not doing shit. You a fucking liar. Because God didn't build you this way. God didn't place it in you like this. Your spirit is different than most other people's spirit. Right now, we are resting. We are sitting back. And right now, I say, oh, yeah, for my next 4 years, you ain't about to hear shit from me. But I also know if there's certain shit I see that's just out loud, I just out of just disgustingly, I can't even think of the right word, but you know what I'm saying. If it happens, I am going to say what you're not about to do is what the fuck you thought you was about to do. Especially if it has to do with kids. Like I said, I choose violence all the time when it comes to my kids. Trust me, I choose violence when it comes to other people's kids too. So we're not going to do that. Is what I'm saying. It's a lot of shit that we are not going to sit back and just rest on. Let's be for real. We weren't built that way. I don't give a shit who comes under my video and makes a comment. Girl, I am, but you're a liar. Or maybe you will. Maybe you just that, fucked up in your head, you will. But a good percentage of that 92% is not going to do that. We're not jumping out there marching and screaming for no deportation right now. Because y'all know, like I said before, I don't necessarily blame all of them because I do feel like some of the numbers were rigged and it says things that may not quite be true. And then I also believe that some people really didn't understand what was being said. They really believed that what was being said was something else that was being said, even though we know what the fuck was being said. I mean, the man said he's going to deport you motherfuckers, but you still didn't hear it because you thought something else. I'm going to give it to you, but the point is you still did what you shouldn't have did. You still did it because you didn't want to see you didn't want to see a melanated woman up there. Let me say it like that because my belief is different on if she's a black woman or not. I just believe that she's a minority and she's a melanated minority, and you did not want to see that up there because it looked too black for y'all. Because again, as much as you guys make posts like this, that y'all need us, y'all miss us, our leadership, you still ain't ready. You still ain't ready. That's why we got the shit we got right now. That's why we got white bitches doing shit like this. Nazi signs. Y'all still not ready because you can't find comfortability with knowing that we are meant to help us all succeed to the next level in this life. And if that means for you not seeing that to where you guys are willing to hold us back or make all these excuses or pretend like you cool with it, but you're not really cool with this shit, like, come on. We're going to keep having this struggle in this fight. It's never going to end. I'm telling you, it's never going to end. But I had to put that in there. Like I said, I don't know if I'm finished with let's go through and see. She only got like 10 minutes left. So matter of fact, yeah, let's go ahead and finish this. I want to see what else she comes out with in this video. So let's go ahead and finish it through. Let's get back to it, y'all.
Where are the black women? And so that's where Central Estelle says this is the race version of weaponized incompetence. Now, Lainey needs to cut it out. When the Daughters of the Confederacy wants to rewrite history, they know how to organize. When they want to get books banned, they know how to organize. When they want to take over whole school PTAs and they want to take over HOAs and they want to make sure that they keep a certain demographic out of their neighborhood, they know how to organize. They know how to do this. They know how to. They just want black women, they want black people to be the body blockers. That's what she wants. She wants us to put our bodies on the line because she knows what happens when black people are out there first. They know who absorbs a good chunk of the violence. And since we're not there, obviously things are looking a little bit different, but she and people like her don't want to put in that work, but they know how to organize. So talking about we are lost, we miss y'all, she needs to stop this. Lainey responded to Estelle saying that this is the race version of weaponized incompetence, saying, well, then that's something I need to work on. I'll go to my grave taking notes from black women. I don't know. I just feel like that's just so freaking patronizing.
Oh, I kind of feel that, yeah.
All right, so I know you know, sis, White women are so used to being rescued by white men that now that you need to be rescued from white men, you're looking for a new hero. There are about 100 million white women in the United States and only about 22 million black women. Everyone needs you to grow up and be your own heroes.
Now, hold on. I do got to say this. Damn, I be trying not to make these videos long, child, but it says here. Hold on. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Hold on. I got to go back. Here. It says white women are so used to being rescued by white men that now that, rescued by white men that now that you need to be rescued from white men. Hold on. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes the hate that we all have inside of us in regards to what we've all had to deal with, oh gosh, that hurt. It blinds us, and sometimes we don't understand history. I'm not gonna go too much into it, but I'm gonna say this much: white women have never been rescued by white men. If you really knew their history, it's more so that white women have given white men reason to act up and be cruel, brutal, monster, demonic people that they can be at times. But they never were being saved by those white men. They've always needed to be rescued from them white men. Unfortunately, they daddies and granddaddies and great granddaddies and brothers and uncles had them believing their family bullshit that they ran with it. White women couldn't own their own family land. White women were getting their vaginas stitched up after giving birth to almost infant stitching. And they didn't have no say-so in that. The doctor would ask the husband, do you want me to stitch her up? Like, how many stitches up do you want me to go? And it would be for their pleasure. So that when your 6 weeks is up and you cool and he goes in to have sex with you, it's feeling good for his pleasure. And those women would have to sit there and deal with that pain. White women were sold off for a cow and fucking chicken. White women have never been rescued by white men. They've always needed to be rescued from them motherfuckers. Yeah, it's the truth. It's the dead ass truth. And now they're just probably waking up more because they see black women walking around with a little more freedom in their tone. That's why you do got some white girls that kind of got that same freedom tone. I ain't mad at them. Go ahead. Because your great granddaddy was a cold motherfucker if you knew the truth. If you can go back and ask your great granny and say, Geraldine, granny, how was it being a white woman with a white man? And if she knew that she had the right to actually speak and she can't get beat, trapped in a house, in a room, if she knew she would have the freedom to say what it was, the stories that you would probably hear would blow your fucking mind. White women have never been saved by white men. Neither have black women. Neither has any woman. To be honest, it's not too many historical times that I know that any woman has been saved by a man. But hey, that's for a whole nother video. So I don't want to get people in their feelings. I'm just saying. There's not too many historical times that a man was saving women. I'm just saying. So I think that is funny that people believe that. I do. But I also think that Lainey was being condescending with the whole comment of, I'll go to my grave taking notes from black women. Girl, bye. Let's finish this up.
Rescued from white men, you're looking for a new hero. There are about 100 million white women in the United States and only about 22 million black women. Everyone needs you to grow up and be your own heroes. Christy says there are more than enough white people to do it if they want it, but they have shown over and over that they don't. Quit asking black people, and specifically black women, to fix that stuff that white people keep breaking. Figure it out. And this is a white woman. Mara says, we don't miss y'all. Do the effing work. Be uncomfortable. Leave us the F alone. You know damn effing well why your protests are pathetic and the cops don't bother you. You just want black people to do the work for you, knowing WTF will happen. You want bodies in the street and not your own people's. Please get it right. Mars came out and she made it very, very clear. This woman says, you don't miss our leadership. You miss us doing all the work while you sit back and make things worse for all of us. You should have learned from the first go round how to protest correctly. It just never mattered to you until now. And then Ronnie says, fellow white woman, read all these replies and remember feedback is a gift. Then check your Miss Millie behavior and stop asking black women to continue doing the hard work that we are long overdue and stepping up for. The very least we can do is take over that work without whining about it. I like that the white women are jumping into her comments to say, come on, sis, let's go over here. Let's go over.
I do agree. I like that. I do like white women that have the common sense to understand, because I agree. They like, the idea is we would be in the front, the front, and you guys are saying the bodies, this and that and the other. But oh my God, some people are gonna be so bothered. But I just gotta speak truth. I'm sorry. Over the last 30 years, when we protest, black people is not getting necessarily murdered in the street during the protests. So to say that they want us out there in the front line so our bodies is in the street is kind of like, you're right. In the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s, definitely scary times. Like when water hose, dogs, all that shit. It is. Now though, because we have done several protests, it's not like that. So you can stop saying that's the reason why. I mean, that is one of the reasons, but that's not the only reason. That's not the main reason. It's because I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. They know that when black people touch the ground, when we stand on 10, somebody gonna hear us, because one of the things the government is mostly terrified of is black people doing what the fuck they did during that George Floyd shit. Because they know if that was to escalate 3 times fold, and that was fucking crazy. Matter of fact, my daughter has a picture, that has 2 pictures. One part where the whole street was like where it was on fire, and it was all the people I think in Detroit out there, and it's like, it's an immaculate picture. As much as I know it was chaos, it's immaculate because I know why it was so much rage. And then she has a picture where there's somebody in downtown Atlanta near the CNN building on top of a light post, and he's standing up there. I wish I should have took a picture to put in this video, but this shit is so fire because I understand what it was about, where the rage came from. It makes sense. It makes sense. And it shows the power that we hold, how we can really terrify a whole entire state. And if we really put it all in, we could terrify a whole entire country. To be truthfully honest. And anybody with fucking sense, black, white, Mexican, knows this. So the thought of saying I'm waiting for black people to like come back and save us is because they know if they come back and they stand on 10, they gonna tear some shit up. You're right. White folks in protest, they've done it numerous times. That's not how they did it. Let's stop capping like the fuck they was out there marching when they changed PTA stuff. All the shit she listed that they can do and they can change. It's not how they did it. They didn't do it that way. They did it because they had a connection to somebody. They had a connection to somebody to something. They were able to get in there and have those conversations. Them bitches wasn't protesting. They were having Tupperware parties with the right bitch who's married to the right motherfucker. That's what they were doing. They weren't protesting like we protest. And right now, these people feel like they need people in the streets protesting. And you're right, it is dangerous for a lot of black people because there's a possibility that they will fucking kill us. But I have seen over the few years the protests that we have, and they have not killed us. When all that shit went down, how many black people died by the hands of police during our protest? They knew not to do that shit. Now, I think now if we do it, though, I would be a little scared. I'd be a little scared. Now, don't get it wrong. During that protest, people did die, but they died because of the Antifa folks and some other folks doing slick shit because they were trying to be the poison in that situation. And I do believe now if we were to do that shit, it may not work out too fucking good for us. Especially when I'm telling y'all, Trump and his administration is putting in the executive order, remove body cams. They're not going to be to blame for that shit. So right now, I don't think we should be protesting at all for anything because they're making it too lenient for the motherfuckers that are down for shooting us and killing us. But I'm just saying, keeping it 100, just being honest. To say that it's mostly because they want our bodies on the ground first, they may not be thinking, because they may not understand what the administration is doing behind closed doors. So they may not be thinking about our bodies being out there, but what they're thinking about is using us to get their voice out there, which is just as bad to me. They want to use us to get their rights back to how they want. When in reality, you guys just voted the right way to begin with. But then again, that's a whole nother topic I would bring up, because I don't know how much those votes would have made a difference in a rigged election. So, I don't know. But I do agree with these white ladies that are saying, leave them the fuck alone. Like the ones say, you guys mostly call on black women, because that's really what it is. When they say black people, they are not calling on black men. I'm sorry to tell y'all this shit, but they're not. Those aren't the people that really, really put that shit together. It's black women. So we could say black people, what really it means black women. Because if that was the case, black men would be out there doing some shit now, right? Even they not gonna bust a move until the black lady does. Mark my words. Just watch. Just watch.
But this will be the final screenshot. Kelly says, bless her heart. I'm so tired of all the little Beckys clutching their Stanley cups to their bosoms and crying about how hard this is and why can't the black women come and do all the hard work because she's so helpless. Girl, white women are a big reason why we're in this mess. It's up to us to fix it. Yes, please understand that, because I know if it had been a group of black women out there having a pool party and her precious kids want to go swimming, that they would know how to get those black women kicked out. Ronnie says exactly right, and they are jumping up and down on my last nerve acting like this after our demographic failed all of us. And then Stabby Spice at the bottom, I love that name, saying Jesus effing Christ, black women are not your personal servants. I love how her own demographic, they're swooping in, they're saying, oh no, we're not doing this today. Join the conversation. Let me know what you think about all of this. A lot of shenanigans going on online. I'm thankful that people are sending me these stories. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. This story.
So as I mentioned, again, if you want to see the rest of her video, if you want to see the stuff she has on there, please go and definitely check out her channel, subscribe, and like her videos. There was more to that video, but I wanted to end right there. Just based on what, the young lady did with the whole, Nazi salute shit and then losing her job immediately. I love that. I love when the internet is getting in those people's asses. And you guys didn't even have to dox her, because she gave you all the information to go straight up and get her removed. And I do love those moments, because your ignorance has to have a consequence. Period. Hands down. Bottom line. Your ignorance has to have a consequence. So I'm glad that happened, that she's now learning that that's not cute. It's not funny. You need to change your life. Sissy boom boom. As far as the other ladies saying that, we need y'all, we miss y'all, we need y'all for the protest. Like I said my saying. How I feel about it. I do believe it's more so they just want us to do the hard work, to be the voice, to help them get back their rights. We would be putting in the work. We would be organizing. We would be setting up meetings. We would be going to these conferences and these lobbyists and all this other stuff. It would be us. And right now we're not. Right now we is sitting back and we relaxing and we binge watching all kind of shows, honey. I know I am. I ain't thinking twice about nobody's march and nobody's rights and their needs. But again, like I said, because I know that we are the anointed ones and we are gifted with things that a lot of other races and cultures and nationalities do not have. I don't believe that we're going to sit back and allow too much cruelty to go. We're going to allow shit to happen, but I don't believe we're going to allow too much cruelty. We're not. And we're not people's savior. But at the same time, God did build us a little different. And that's just the truth. That's just the truth. This is why we're the most compassionate, loving, warming, caring, like we just do. We just do. And it's because he built us the way. Why? I don't know. And I guess we'll find out at the end of time. But I do know for now, we're going to stand on being the 92 percentile that sits back and we just resting. But I also know us. We also them sisters, them real sisters that is not for cruelty because we think about our kids, our families, we think about karma, we think about how God has created us. All right, y'all, that's all I wanted to say for this video. I thought it was good. Again, go check her out. It's Verb Barbie. No, it's not. That is a lie. It's Verb. It's Verb Bougie. It's like suburb bougie, but not the sub. It's just Verb Bougie. Bourbon Bougie. Bourbon Bougie. B-U-R-B. And listen, I'm putting it up here somewhere. It's in one of these spots, okay? Go check out her channel, like and subscribe, turn on notifications so you can get her videos. But that's also the same for here. So if you made it this far with Current Reality and a little bit of my jabbing, that means you like a little bit of something I was saying. So why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that one right there. But no, get your mouse and use it. Go around there. Click it now. Click it. All right. Click that subscribe. Make sure you turn those notifications and check out these other videos I have. If you have not watched them yet, you probably haven't. You need to. So go ahead and watch them videos. I'm babbling a little bit, but not too much. And trust me, it's good tea. So tune in to that. Otherwise, I thank you for watching. To my regulars that's always here at the tea party with me. I don't know. I keep changing that shit up. I don't know what my slogan is trying to be, but my regulars, I love you, Buki. Thank y'all for showing up and showing out. Remember, I'm still giving away $500. We're getting closer to the mark. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. And I'll see you at the finish line, all right? Love you all. Bye-bye. Deuces.